Hello, magical souls. How are you doing? Happy new moon. So I had just had a bit of a time of reflection, so I'm feeling very inwards. So I still wanted to show up with my live stream message, but I wanted to really just share some card messages with you. So don't feel like being in front of the camera in this present moment, but I still very much feel like sharing a message. So I've been doing my own kind of tuning in, and it feels really powerful, this energy. So you may be feeling certain things. So I wanted to I just pulled six, kind of give my deck a good shuffle, pulled six card messages. So invitation for you to choose to receive these messages in whichever ways resonate with and also dropping any message that doesn't. So this is never about using cards to dictate our lives. It's guidance, their ideas, their concepts, their perspectives. So just going to share quick kind of six messages, and I love how they sort of just tell a bit of a story and take you through a process, which is perfect for this new moon energy. So first one I pulled for you is mirror. So who or what is triggering you, if anything? Maybe nothing, maybe some things. And the way that I like to look at this in this kind of energy, because we're in this kind of deep transformational Scorpio energy, which is my favorite season, probably because I was born at this time of year, and I love the energy. I feel very comfortable with the energy. But sometimes when we're thinking of the new moon and we're thinking of what do we want to call in, what plants, what seeds do we wish to plant, and sometimes people get stuck because they feel like maybe they don't know what it is. So a really good way of looking at it is, what do you not like? What triggers you? What is it that you no longer wish to have? So this is a good place to start if you're not sure, and just list it out. I tend to just list it out, brainstorm it, write it all out on paper. What is annoying me? What no longer fits? What doesn't feel so great? And just honestly do a lovely kind of check-in with yourself. And it's very liberating, especially if you're someone who tries to stay positive all the time. And we need to have that conscious connection to what is triggering us, what do we no longer resonate with, because that is a very powerful place to be. So never be afraid of triggers. They're very they're full of wisdom, full of perspective. So that's the first card. And then the next card that came off the back of that was a beautiful deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. And this card has come up a few times recently when I've sort of been shuffling and pulling messages. And after you've really dove whatever the right word is, dove into what triggers you, what no longer feels good, give yourself a time of just retreating. This is what I feel like right now. That's why I'm choosing to do the live stream in this way. I've just come out of a lovely long bath where I just soaked and just felt back into my own body, and had some great sessions today, and just coming back to myself. So just really giving yourself this deep replenishment, which is something we often don't do. And that is a beautiful card. And then once you've done this is how we step into this energy, which I love, dance with life. So really, as a result of resting and retreating, we often get this renewed energy, right? And this is where we don't have to force it, we don't have to push it, but it's just this energy of dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So it could be anything. It could be go for a walk, ride a bike, dance around the house, play music, do some exercise, move your body, whatever it is. At my worst point, even when I was ill, and I was very limited, and I would have to really go very slowly to the shops, very slowly back, and that was my literal activity for the week when I couldn't move. And so when I used to think about trying to make a change, my life was very stagnant. So I literally did things like crossed over the other side of the road and walked back just on the other side of the street, just to have a slightly different perspective, right? So anything that you can do to change your energy, go with your natural flow. You might want to really move your body vigorously, or you might not feel like that. You might actually want to do something more gentle. So there's always something you can do to shift your energy, and have this philosophy around, what if you were to dance with life and just play with that, which is a lot easier once you've done the other two things that I just spoke about. So that's the third message. And then the fourth one, which I also love, of course, coming to you from the Awake Revolution, is awakening. So once you step into new energy shifts, this is what a lot of people are going through right now. This energetic upgrades, new ways of being, integration. A lot of us are feeling this energy, you know, on a regular basis. So again, tuning into your body, you might feel physical sensations, symptoms, tiredness. You might feel extremely magical and elevated. It can take so many forms, so many different shapes and sizes, but know that the awakening isn't the end point. We never have an end point, of course, but awakening isn't, I'm awake now, job done. Awakening is a process, and you may have several awakenings. So even if you're going through one now, or you're about to, or you've been through one, know that most likely you'll have more of them. I've definitely had different layers, different levels. So stepping into this beautiful energy, and it's very powerful, and it's very potent, and a lot of the collective shifts are happening around awakening right now. And then the last two cards, which I just love, I really do, totally up my street, is the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So just take a look at that card for a moment. This is what a lot of us want, to kind of move through that darkness, you know, from the back of the awakenings, from the back of energy shifts and changes. It's we're wanting to, you know, reach that place, right? Know that that place is there, and many are right now. You're in the process of crossing that threshold, and sometimes it, you know, you may not know what that looks like, that beautiful color out there. You may not know what that means for you right now, but you know that it's out there. So a bit of trust, a bit of knowing that it is there, even if you're maybe in the darkness right now, or you're kind of stumbling around a bit and you don't quite know that there is a threshold, and you are moving through it, and you're going through most likely some kind of initiation. The universe likes to give us tests. Have we learned and embodied? So a quick note on that, if you're finding that maybe some of the old patterns, old problems, old things you thought you'd moved past, so they're coming back around again, take a step back and ask yourself, are you dealing with it from the new version of you, or are you trying to attempt to deal with it from the old? Because this is part of the initiation. This is part of the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it, asking your soul, have you embodied this? Are you really ready to go to the next level? Let's just make sure you are. So don't be afraid of this. I love this. This is a great energy. This is how I help people actually through this how to get through into here, is very much what I love doing with people. So don't be afraid of this. This is beautiful energy. And then finally, to end these 6 messages, is transformation. So knowing and trusting that things really are changing at a cellular level. You are often going through deeper levels of healing than you even realize, and yeah, there's so much transformation energy currently underway, individually and collectively, massively. So you're going to be feeling this in some shape or form. So things are changing, things are moving, and most definitely. And on that note, quickly before I go, I'll just show you, I have a few different ways of working with me if you're wanting transformation. I just had my laptop open, so it's like, oh, I can just show you. So I have a laser focused channeled sessions, who, you know, it's kind of just information, you know, downloads, channeled messages for you. We have a Starseed soul activation life path session, which is activating you into your energies and really looking at your mission and your path, really kind of transformational sessions. And I have transformation and mentoring packages. And I have, of course, for expansion and support, my membership, monthly membership club. And coming soon, I have my channeled mastermind. So details are coming soon. I'll be sharing with that, yeah, probably over the next few days or so, possibly. So that is it. That is it for right now. So we are going through major transformation. I'm definitely here if you are wanting some powerful guidance, you want me to help you through your transformations, really create this alongside you. It's what I'm here for. But other than that, I love to connect with you all here on this page. So thank you for tuning in to this channel or to my page here. And I appreciate you being here. So do drop me a comment if you're watching now or watching on the replay. I'll check back in at a later date. So those are the lovely energies, lots of them. Initiation, I just love that. That'd be like my favorite one. But all of these are beautiful in their own right. all of them, and each of them are very powerful when you put them together. You really allow these different energies, because it's not all about push, 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 you know, it's about really doing the deeper inner level as well. And that's what I'm all about, and I highly encourage it. Don't be afraid, and just, yeah, tune into what you need most of all. So I will leave you now. I'm going to just snuggle up on this new moon. It's late here in the UK now. It's like 10:15 or something. So I'm going to just chill out and just be. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I send you so much love, and I will see you here on this page tomorrow. So have a lovely rest of your evening. Okay, see you then.